without a notion of self, without a notion of others, without a notion of living beings, without a notion of a lifespan. This is from the Diamond Sutra, one of the most profound teachings in all of Buddhism. And it completely cured my social anxiety, not managed it, not reduced it, dissolved it. Let me explain. For years, I lived in a prison of other people's eyes. Every party was a performance. Every conversation was an exam. Before entering any social situation, my mind would spiral. They're going to think I'm boring. I'll say something stupid and they'll all laugh. Everyone is watching. Everyone is judging. I would rehearse conversations in my head, analyze every facial expression, replay every interaction for days afterward, cringing at my own words. Even when people were kind, I didn't believe them. I assumed they were just being polite while secretly thinking I was awkward. I wasn't living. I was performing. And I was exhausted. The fear of being judged had become my entire identity. One evening, I was reading the Diamond Sutra, desperate for some peace, and I encountered these words, without a notion of self. I stopped. Without a notion of self. Who was this self that was so afraid of judgment? I looked for it. I really looked. Was it my body? My body changes every moment. Was it my thoughts? My thoughts come and go like clouds. Was it my personality? Even that shifts depending on who I'm with. I couldn't find a solid, permanent me that could be judged. Just a flow, a process, appearances arising and dissolving. If there's no fixed self, what exactly is being evaluated? Then I read further. Without a notion of others, without a notion of living beings. And it hit me. The judges I feared, they were equally empty. Those people at the party, who were they, really? Were they solid, permanent beings with fixed opinions, or were they just like me, constantly changing, lost in their own insecurities, worried about their own performance? When I looked closely, I couldn't find these permanent judges anywhere. Only appearances, only phenomena, only my own mind projecting fear onto emptiness. There were no beings to judge me. There was no me to be judged. Just this moment, arising, passing, empty. The last line sealed it. Without a notion of a lifespan. Even if someone did judge me, how long would that judgment last? Everything passes, opinions change, memories fade. There is no permanent record of your social failures. It all dissolves, like dreams upon waking. Now when I enter a room, I'm not performing for phantoms, I'm simply present, meeting this moment with openness. Without a self to protect, there's nothing to fear. Without others to impress, there's freedom to connect. Amituofo.